Alright. What is up, you crazy dipping fools? Boy, have I got a great show for you today. Vikings on today. This is the Vikings Week 4 update. The mud jug of the day is still the blood red Walking Dead. I don't know if I'll ever get that right. As you saw, we are dipping today on some Grizzly Premium Wintergreen. I want to make this video as long as I made my last one because I put myself to sleep watching myself talk. So let's get right into it, alright? So we just got right into it, our Copenhagen Black Contest. I picked two winners, Appalachian Dipper and Yo Man 1996 on Instagram. I'm sending those guys a can of Copenhagen Black. I know I said I was only going to pick one winner, but both of those guys are kick-ass. So, moving right along, I could tell you about the Vikings game. Or I could just show you a really kick-ass highlight video trailer that I made. Yeah, I spent way too much fucking time on it, but whatever. Do you want to see the highlight video? Oh, you don't? Okay, well then piss off. Get out. I'm showing it to you anyways. Again, I spent way too much time on that. I thought it was pretty cool how it turned out, though. I just wanted to kind of go, you know, we won today, so I'm not going to gripe about everyone's BS today so much. I'm just going to go ahead and go right into it. Matt Castle started today in place of an injured Christian Ponder who broke a rib right below his heart. They didn't want to put him in. Smart thing to do from a coaching standpoint. However, I would like to point out that Matt Castle is pretty much an older version of Ponder, alright? And I have heard it all today. So what are we going to do now? We're going to gripe on some quarterbacks. Oh shit, you know you don't love anything more than me doing that. Matt Castle had two early throws that went for dropped INTs. He threw a fade down deep to Cordero Patterson in the corner of the end zone that was picked off by Ike Taylor. Patterson channels his inner Greg Camarillo and knocks that ball out of there. Had another one to Ike Taylor that Ike Taylor dropped. So there we go. We already got people going, oh, we need to start Castle. Castle's so much better than Ponder. Ponder can't play defense. Ponder can't cry to his mommy. Wah! Piss off, all you freaking morons. Castle, 16 of 25 for 248 yards and 2 TDs. Didn't score a single touchdown in the fourth quarter. What does that remind you of? Oh, I think Ponder's done that the last freaking 3 weeks as well. Oh, shit. Here we go. 4 of 11 on third down efficiency. As I recall, last week when we played the Browns, I think that we were like 8 for 19 or whatever. So when you're only converting 4 of 11 for Matt Castle, that's bad news bears. Red zone efficiency, 2 of 3 for 66% for Matt Castle. Better than last week. But hey, we had Jerome Felton back today, and 2 of those were Adrian Peterson touchdown runs. One of them was in the red zone. The other 2, one of them apparently was a missed opportunity. I think one of them was a touchdown pass to Greg Jennings. I could be wrong about that. Alright. Moving right along here, I have got something special for you today. A new segment called Cope Sets You Straight. And no, it is not based on the Sap Sets You Straight segment from NFL Network. So I don't know what you're going on with that, alright? So we're going to read a couple of comments here, and I'm going to set you straight. Alright. This one comes from Daily Norseman from Los Diablo. Ponder's happy feet, indecisiveness, inaccurate throws, and penchant to bail out of the pocket and roll out all the time. This hasn't improved one iota since the day he came into camp, and that is why there's no reason to see what Ponder can do. We have seen it. I know that Castle is not the answer, but neither is Ponder. A wasted investment that the Vikings overreached on in the draft, and now it is time to bury the mistake and move on. So much stupidity in one statement. I don't even know how my brain can function now. But oh shit, I'm about to set you straight. Happy feet. Alright? Now you can't deny, in the weeks 1, 2, and 3, our offensive line was a total mess. Okay? And Ponder can scramble out of the pocket better than any quarterback we have on the roster right now, and way better than freaking 90-year-old Matt Castle, okay? So there's a reason why his athleticism and his happy feet come into play for the Vikings on offense, and he scrambles at all the right times. His athleticism is very valuable. Indecisiveness and accuracy. Indecisiveness and accuracy. So 3 weeks of play, oh god, I can't wait to read me on this one. So 3 weeks of play, Christian Ponder has a higher completion percentage than Michael Vick, Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, Carson Palmer, Eli Manning, and drumroll please, you ready for this? Tom freaking Brady! Oh shit. If anyone's more inaccurate than Tom Brady, he must suck balls. Okay. Now. Los Diablos, you have been set straight. Next comment comes from us from an anonymous user. Matt Castle is like the daddy I never had. There's something wrong with you. Next comment! Also anonymous. Matt Castle is hot. Oh shit. Okay. Well, you guys obviously got something wrong with you. We're going to move on to the next segment of our show. I got a special guest here for you. And his name is Rick freaking Spielman. Oh, shit. Rick, why don't you come on in here? What's going on, guys? Rick Spielman. I don't normally make time for these kind of press conferences during the season, but I figured it was pretty important that we came to London and all to kind of get this going. So I'll go ahead and field some questions now. Yeah, you over there.
Would you explain the logic behind inquiring about Josh Freeman and a possible trade and what that says about the trust in the QBs you have on the roster now?
I don't even smoke cigars. Anyway, to answer your question, we really felt with where we were at with Christian. Christian's done some great things, but he was putting us in spots to where we would be able to win some football games. And luckily our defense crumbled. Beyond the rib injury, we really wanted to make sure that we were going to lose some games, lose out. And unfortunately, we got a win today. And that's a little bit disheartening when you're thinking about drafting #1 overall next year's draft to get Teddy Bridgewater. But everything's just speculation at this point. We feel like Freeman, when we inquired about the trade to get Freeman, we felt like he could do a better job at losing games than Ponder. He's a little bit more inconsistent, and that's why we inquired to trade with the Bucks to get him. Sorry, I had a little bit too many martinis. I just wanted to go ahead and say that Castle did a great job today, but he still won us the football game. So we may have to go forward and see who we're going to put in at quarterback. For right now, that is about it. We want to trade for Freeman. We may see a trade during the bye, and yeah, that's going to be an excellent talking point going forward. So thank you for your question. That's all I have time for. I got to get back to my gay brother. We're playing badminton. Okay. Yeah. Beyond that, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. I'm sorry you guys had to see that. Vikings got a win today, 34-27. They have a bye next week. I really don't know what the flip I'm going to do next Sunday because you guys know I live, breathe, and sleep Vikings football and dip. So you guys know Grizzly Wintergreen isn't my first choice, but I figured I'd switch it up for this video. Go ahead, I will be doing more contests in the future, so go ahead and keep an eye out for that. And defense has got to step up. I'm not going to get into super freaking expert analysis like I always deliver on this channel, and you find folks just love to hear me talk. But until next week, we will see you, or 2 weeks from now, we will see you for the next Vikings update. And remember that if it ain't dip, it ain't shit.